I have always made an effort to know both sides of any issue. I would study liberal and conservative views, various countries' histories, and science and religion. Strangely, I met few people that would have a strong grasp of both sides of any issue. Way too often they would repeat how the opposing side categorized that issue, which was never fair. I grew up in a religious family but still would read science until I could answer most of the basic science questions, like why is the sky blue and why does the sun shine? But when I got to the hard stuff I started to run into issues that challenged my faith in anyone who claimed to know all the answers. I guess I am weird, but who else would study superstrings while at the same time go on ghost hunts? But what drove me was the realization that all the different sides and arguments have more than a few holes. I admire science and the scientific method, but I cannot ignore the fact that some scientists are making up theories to fill their own holes. For instance, dark energy because they cannot find the missing mass of the universe, or the many-universe theory because they cannot explain the cosmological constants. They still can't find the dark energy, but they are going to keep on trying. I know my science. But I have also seen my share of things I cannot explain. I have seen full-body apparitions. I have heard conversations and talking when I was the only person in the room. I have a few pictures that myself and my ghost hunting friends have taken. Here they are. I am fine if you are skeptical. You should be, as most of it, like UFOs, are either a fake or of natural origin. But not all of it. I've never seen a UFO. But I don't believe that a large number of high-ranking government and military officials want to end their career making up UFO stories. Please research the Nimitz incident. I also know a four-dimensional being could walk through walls and appear and reappear at will and violate no physical laws. Does that remind you of anything? I also know that through the spooky action at a distance of quantum entanglement, particles that subatomic particles, once entangled, can transfer information over infinite distances. Thus could all of the electrical impulses of human thought be connected on some higher level due to quantum mechanics, and thus become something greater than itself? Could a higher consciousness, or God, be scientifically possible? It's a stretch, but there is a theory called the emergence theory that suggests such a thing. And scientists recognize that something odd is going on with the constants and quickly made up a theory so they would not have to utter the G word. There is a curious sounding principle known as the entropic principle. Please look it up. I really don't know, but on the other hand, I don't think you know either. And an awful lot of people seem really confident they know the answer when they really don't have all the blanks filled in. I really don't see much of a difference between who created God and what happened before the Big Bang. They both seem to rely on a matter of faith in the end. What I do think is that we don't understand it all yet. And maybe we can and never will. Yet it is rare to hear that. And I do think that in science and religion, just like in politics, if people made some effort to understand the other side instead of making assumptions, we all might come out a little smarter.